Hello, everyone. I'm still testing a few things here. Chag Sameach. We will give a little bit more time for people to connect before we start with the service. Anyway, I believe the stream is already on YouTube and Facebook, so that part is good. Yeah. So to go to the
Okay, unmute. Did you unmute? Hexamiac Bonnie!
Hi, hold on.
She's also muted.
No, it's not about that. It's, I have to get the mixer right.
He's probably going to mute everybody.
Okay, if somebody's talking there, who said something before?
I know.
Lori. Okay, that's way better. Otherwise, it's too loud. I have to calibrate my sound versus your sound.
Sounds good.
That was good. Okay, so now
We're
go to the chat. Browser. Want to see what people are.
Hi.
Okay. Wow, we already have 35 people on. This is David and Hava.
Wait, get my head face. Okay. Hi. Shalom.
Shalom, everyone. Hi,
Shalom.
Renee. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good,
And your
thank you.
sister, yeah. Rennie and Sandy.
It's getting busy on my screen. It's nice to see. It's nice to see.
Oh, you too. Just gonna put it down.
I had to send a message to everybody on Facebook.
Well, it could get a little louder, but I don't want to overwhelm his. Okay. We'll see once they start. Okay.
Okay, so now. Okay, here we go. I'm here so I can see the chat now.
Rennie? Okay. Oh, you're thinking maybe. I guess they'll do it together. I thought you said you wanted to sit there.
Yeah, I do. We're going to have to share it. That's what I was going to tell you, I think.
I wonder if just for the Seder part,
Yeah.
one of us should sit on the end. A little easier to do that.
Good. So I can see both chats now.
We're sharing the screen.
Maybe.
or even sitting beside each other for the Seder part?
Not beside each other, I don't think that'll work, but maybe,
So I just sent a message to you guys on Zoom using the chat. See if you got it.
do you know how to do that? I know how
You
to
have
do
to
that.
click what is a chat, so that then the chat will open, so you can always communicate, because your microphones will be mute. Will be muted during the Seder, so you can always communicate. Yeah, perfect. Carlos sent, here we are. Excellent. That's the best way. So I will have my wife here in this chair checking both chats on Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom. Very nice. It works. My mom is watching on Facebook.
Oh,
Very good.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah, she couldn't get the Zoom thing figured out. And yeah.
Let me go to chat. Okay.
Lauren is here.
Chat.
Okay, very nice. Okay, I will leave this open here.
Okay.
And I have to share the screen.
That's to her privately. This is Lori Benoon, so you probably do what Justin did and knew that he didn't already.
Well, he said he would be muted.
Doesn't know how it was. It went on that thread chat when they pressed chat. So I don't know how you do it to everybody.
Okay. Then to everyone.
Oh,
I don't know how to,
okay.
I don't know how.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. And we are going to start with the Mincha service.
Okay. But I won't keep it on chat. I'll maybe it's back to the regular thing now. Who's got Ashray on there? Is that what we're supposed to be seeing? Probably. I'll just keep this handy in case we need connection.
Ashray, Ashray, Vitecha, Odia Lula, Sela, Ashrayam Shekagalo, Ashrayam Shadonai, Hila,
David.
She's hearing you. Oh. Somebody.
Nana,
You need more typing to turn on that now? Sandy?
no, I'm fine. Hallelujah.
I'm gonna get a tissue. Do you need anything?
No, but come back quickly because we're going to be lighting candles.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Bonnie. How are you?
Doing great. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for asking. I've been watching you regularly.
Okay.
Thank you very much for doing what you do. It's
Oh,
very
well,
special.
well, I enjoy it. I just hope other people do too.
No, you're doing a yeoman's job. Thank you very much.
Well,
I'll sit down with a glass of something when this is all over.
yes, that would be
Or
very
two,
nice.
or two, or whatever. I was thinking of you the other day. I thought it was perfect hot tub weather.
Yeah, it's getting,
About a
it
week,
was.
about a week ago today, in fact, was exactly hot tub weather.
Yeah. Well, you know why it snowed? Because I put all my patio furniture out.
Ah, you see, that was your big mistake. Yes.
Well, I was muted. I think I better mute myself again.
Okay.
Just to be sociable, I guess. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay. You can always phone me.
Hi, Shelley, it's Sandy and Rennie.
Okay.
Should we put
Uh,
that?
No, I heard you. I heard you, Rennie. How have you been? You have to unmute the mic for me to hear you.
yeah, well, I need all the mics muted now.
Okay.
We are about to start. So welcome everyone. We are about to start with the Minyan service. If you have a Siddur, I invite you to open page 120. You can download the Siddur on our website, the Share website, www.szwinnipeg.ca. But I'm going to be projecting the pages on the screen anyway. It's going to be a fast service. Don't worry too much about it. And I'm going to spice her up because we are approaching Chag. So it's important to have festive spirit. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללוך סלע. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יהללוך סלע. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. Bambidi 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 bidi bidi bambidi 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 bidi bidi bambidi 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 bim bam bam. Yambidi bambidi bambidi bidi bidi bambidi 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 bidi bidi bambidi 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 bim bam bam. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד. ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם. הללויה. Let's continue with the Hatzi Kaddish, page 121. How come you're not seeing the Hatzi Kaddish there? You can see the Ashrei. יתגדל ויתקדש שמרבה, אמן. בעלמא דיברה חירותה, וימליך מלכותה. בחייכון וביום אחד, וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר ויתרומם, יתנשא ויתהדר, יתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, ושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירם בעלמא, ואימרו ואימרו, ואימרו ואימרו, ואימרו ואימרו, ואימרו אמן. Very good. Show me, can you hear the piano? Do like this with your finger if you can. Good. I have one thing that I forgot to trigger. We should make my audio better. Should be better. Okay. Let's continue with the Amida. Why is not? I practiced this 1,000 times and now it's failing. There. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם, אדוני מקיים את אימתה, רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מקיים עדים ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו בשני עפר, מי כמוך, בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך מימי ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחי המתים. נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. לעומתם ברוך יומנו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ודברי קודשך כתוב לאמור. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם לעולם ועד. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, כי אל מלך גדול גדול וקדוש, גדול וקדוש אתה, כי אל מלך גדול גדול וקדוש, גדול וקדוש אתה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Please take a few minutes now for silent prayer. If you have a Siddur, you can use the words of the Siddur, otherwise use your own words of prayer. Everything is okay. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. ואמרו אמן. We continue with the Kaddish Shalem, page 134. יתגדל שמרבה, ועלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי, וחייכונו יום יכונו בחטא כל את ישראל, ועגליו זמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה, יתברך. וישתבח בתורת רום ותנשא ויתהדר ותדבר על שם קודשה, בריחו לעילה מן גדולתה ושידתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה מרים עלמה, ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלות ונבותיהון וכל ישראל כתובון ובשמיה, ואמרו אמן. יש למה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו amen. We're going to continue with Aleinu. For those of you who just came, remember to mute your microphone.
I think this is
It's nice to sing together, but then if you have the mic on, we are interrupting each other. If you don't know how to do it, I can do it for you. You will find it.
Oh, it starts with CS.
I think it's Ray, can you?
Medium on 30. What time is it?
See who is.
5:54.
Oh, it's
Did
there.
you say to turn the mic off?
Off, yes.
Is my mic, so I
That's it. Now it's off. Thank you. Thank you. Aleinu. Let's continue with Aleinu. That is on page 135. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, היא אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. And we are going to continue with the mourners Kaddish. This past week, we mourned the passing and honored the memory of Martin Siegel, Meir Chaim ben Leibel ben Miriam, Clara Meyer, Sigi Wasserman, Simcha ben Yaakov Bechana, Sylvia Standil Broditsky, and David Permak, David ben Yosef of Fega, all of blessed memory. And on the 14th day of Nisan 5780, we observe the following yortzites. Harry Bakalinsky, Herschel ben Yitzchak Meyer, Ignacio Bale, Nisim ben Mordechai, Eti Bebchak, Eti Batzev Miriam, Chaya Berkower from One More Candle, Rachel Leah Kalman, Esther Rachel Cohen, Esther Rachel ben Mordechai Shlomo, Marjorie Kramer, Miriam ben David, Frederick Dabinsky, Ephraim Ber ben Hirsch, Maurice Fields, Benjamin Galsky, Beryl ben Moshe, Samuel Gelfand, Shea ben Avash Maria HaKohen, Israel Globerman, Israel ben Abraham Rivka, Max Hechter, Nahum Mendel ben Yosef, Samuel Corbin, Yeshayahu ben Menachem Mendel, Bernard Kowal, Baruch ben Shimon Bluma, Aaron Levinson, Aharon Israel ben Moshe Behesi, Samuel Maslovsky, Sasman ben Yosef Echava, Abraham Paul, Avram ben Mendel, Jacob Portnoy, Jacob ben Leiber, Norman Shapiro, Nathan Fable ben Israel, Jody Sawyer, Josefa bat Shmuel Rachel, Isaac Sichiel, Yitzchak ben Abraham, Edith Oster, Isha bat Fatal, Esther bat Zipporah, and Sarah bat Rachel, all of blessed memory. Please join me in the recitation of the words of comfort, the Mourner's Kaddish, page 136. Yitgadal ve'yitgadash shemei Rabba, be'almad yirach Elokei ve'yamlich malchuteh, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayeh dechol Beit Israel, b'agala u'v'zman kariv ve'imru amen. Yeheh shemei Rabba mevorach, le'alam u'le'olmei olmaya. Yitvarach ve'yishtavach ve'yitpa'ar ve'itromam ve'yitnaseh, ve'yitadar ve'yitaleh ve'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata, tushvechata ve'nechemata, damiram be'alma ve'imru amen. Yeheh shlam arava min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom imrumav u'yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Now I'm going to recite one chapter of the book of Psalms, and then we are going to conclude the service with a recitation of the Mourner's Kaddish for everybody who has a yortzeit on the 15th day of Nisan, since we are not going to have the Mariv service because it's too early for that, but we're still going to recite the Mourner's Kaddish. So one quick psalm, and then we'll wrap it up with the Mourner's Kaddish. Again, I see that we have more and more people coming up. Please remember to shut your microphone. Who is that? And I have the monitor too far, so sometimes I can't read your names, but thank you. Hallelujah et Adonai min hashamayim, Hallelujah bambromim, Hallelujah kol malachav, Hallelujah kol tzefav, Hallelujah, 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 shemesh v'yareach, hallelujah, kol koch ve'or, hallelujah, shemei hashamayim v'yamayim asher me'al hashamayim. Hallelujah, 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 kol malachav, hallelujah, kol tzevav, hallelujah, hallelujah. Again, Mourner's Kaddish, page 136. But before, I'm going to read the names for the 15th day of Nisan. John Baker, Yafa Bat Moshe Peretz, Smil Berkowitz from One More Candle, Pinya Cohen, Pinchas ben Mordechai, Luke Owen, Leigh ben Aharon, Edith Diner, Yehudit Bat Shmuel, Shmuel Fox, Shmuel ben Yitzchak, Yosel Fox, Yosel ben Yitzchak, Leonard Friedman, Label ben Moshe Vechana, Bertha Glazerman, Bertha bat David Moshe Halevi, Miriam Mimi Cates, Mira Rivka bat Shmuel, Nuchim Kirchner, Nuchim ben Baruch, Eli Sodomsky, Laya ben Mordechai, Sai Waltman, Israel ben Moshe HaKohen, Meyer Wolfson, Meyer ben Yitzchak, Sursha Child Wolfson, Sursha bat Menachem Mendel, all of blessed memory. Please join me on the recitation of the Mourner's Kaddish as we conclude together with this service. And then we can move on with the order of the Pesach Seder. Itgadal ve'itgadash meraba. Ve'almad yiverach yirutei ve'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'chayeh dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agalau v'zman kariv ve'imru amen. יהא שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. תברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום Aleinu v'al kol Israel v'meru. Amen. Thank you. Well, we are about to begin with the Seder itself. And for that, I would like to invite my family to come to the table. They're a little camera shy. So if you have the candles, this is the time to get closer to your candles. Wow, so many people.
When can we see you?
Look at all the names, Heidi.
Where's the camera?
Doesn't matter, but you can see all the people there. The camera is on that corner.
Is the mic on?
Yeah, mics are on.
Hi everyone, Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
They have the mics off.
That's okay.
Chag Sameach, Ashira and Ronan and Rabbi and everybody else.
They can't hear you. So don't bother because they don't have the headphones yet. If I put speakers here, it will be so much feedback that I can't use. Yes.
Chag Sameach from Lori and Rick.
Here we go. Chag Sameach from Barbara and David.
Chag Sameach from Debbie, Pollock, and Benny.
Okay, we are about to bless the candles. Amen. אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. Amen. And that was Ronen, who is sitting next to me. And here we have Ashira and Tsivi, that we are all here. So you have there the two chats open, so you can feel free to interact, say hi to everybody. If you want to hear what's going on, that's your thing. You have to turn it on.
Hello? Yes.
Okay, Ronen. Okay.
I
Great
did.
to have you all here.
My
We are
mic-
going to begin.
I'm looking at the screen
Yes.
and it says mute.
Well, we're not muted.
Okay.
Who is mute?
We're gonna unmute.
Can you hear me? Okay. Next, we are going to bless our children. If you have them next to you, great. If not, think about them. Think about them. This is the time to connect with our family.
Maybe we
Sometimes
need to look at phones.
we connect in person. Sometimes we connect long distance. Remember to mute your microphones. Who is that? Milton. You have it on.
Okay.
Otherwise, I will mute it.
Hey, Rabbi, I don't know if you could hear us, but it's Ed and Diane Winters. And we're just joining you for a few minutes before we go to our family. And the best to you and your family and everyone else.
Chag Sameach.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Debbie. We can hear you.
Oh, I want to wish everyone happy Pesach, Chag Sameach.
Thank you, Debbie Pollock. Chag Sameach to you and your family.
Okay, let's continue blessing our children. First, for the boys. Yesim Elohim ke'Efraim vehi Menashe la da 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 la da 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 la 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 la. Now for the girls. Yesim Elohim kesara Rivka Rachel veleha la da 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 la da 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 la la la. Now for everybody, for the whole world. Yevarech Adonai veishmerecha. Yair Adonai panav elecha vichuneka. Is Adonai panav elecha. Veyasem lecha shalom. La da 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 la 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 da da la 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 da 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 la la da da la la da 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 da. Is Adonai panav elecha. Veyasem lecha shalom. Wonderful. I hope you have a chance to bless everybody. And we're going to continue now with the steps of the Seder. And if I can get my next slide going on. Not moving.
What do you need me to do?
No, you can do it.
Yeah, what
from
are we
there.
gonna do? What do we do now?
Just changing to the next page of the Seder.
Okay.
There you have it.
Okay.
Work around, not perfect. So, the Seder is called a Seder because it has an order. That's what
Yeah.
Seder means, order. So we are going to sing it together so we know what we are going to have tonight during this Seder. We're going to use a melody that I hope everybody knows. If you are using a paper Haggadah or you download it from the website, you can use that as well. It's on page number 6. Kadesh Urchas, Karpat Yachas, Magid Rachetza, Motzi Matzah, Maror Korech, Shulchan Orech, Tzafun Barech, Al El Nirtzah. And the steps are: sanctify the name of God, wash your hands, very appropriate for these days, right? It's interesting that we should be reminded in the Seder that we have to wash our hands, right? Anyway, I've seen some jokes on the internet that they say that we should have the urchats, they wash our hands in between every single step. But I thought it was just funny. Okay, so we wash our hands, then we eat a green vegetable, then we break the middle matzah, then we tell the story of the Exodus, then we wash the hands before the meal, then we say the hamotzi, then we recite the blessing, the special blessing for the matzah, then we eat the maror, then we eat the matzah with the maror, then we have our meal, then we eat the afikoman, then we say the birkat hamazon, the blessing after meal, then we recite the hallel, and then we conclude our Seder. Okay? Yeah, the blessing after meals. Somebody told me once that, what's the blessing you say before you buy something on the internet? Birkat Hamazon.
Birkat Amazon. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Ronan got it.
He's told me 100 times.
Okay, Renan.
I mean 100 times.
Thanks, Renan.
Okay. Let's go to the next
Hey,
page.
you have a mic? You have a mic?
We are about to recite the not read. First the first cup. So we are going to say the kiddush. Lift your first cup.
Renan, 2 hands. 2 hands. 2 hands.
And it goes like this. Savri maranam beravanam beravotai. And you say lechaim. Okay, so I will try it again. Savri maranam beravanam beravotai.
Lechaim.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam bore pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol העם ורוממנו מכל לשון והקדישנו במצוותיו ותיתן לנו אדוני אלוהינו באהבה מועדים לשמחה חגים וזמנים לששון את יום חג המצות הזה זמן חירותנו מקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים ומועדי קודשך בשמחה ובששון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ישראל והזמנים. And we have one more blessings that we say before we can drink the wine, and that is the Shehayanu one more time, but we are going to sing it with a beautiful melody. It goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. And now we drink from the cup of wine while seated, reclining on the left side as a sign of freedom.
Shandel, I don't see you with your glass, so I'll have an extra sip for you. L'chaim.
Well, it's okay.
Here.
Thank you. Simi, I can't hear you. You should be closer to your microphone. You have a good,
Can I take that for
you have a
you?
beautiful singing voice. That's why I gave you a mic.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I just mouth the words. So.
No, yeah. Ronen is singing. We are all singing. That's
Yes,
great.
we are. Yes, we are.
Okay, time to wash our hands. So you might disappear for a few seconds, a couple of minutes if you need. This is just a hand washing, but without any blessing. You're going to need a container and something to catch the water. And this is because we're about to eat the first thing, which is a vegetable. And for that, we don't say a blessing, but we do it. So I'm going to do it right now.
I can't hear you in yours. No, we'll have to do it after the break. I'm going to hear.
Thank you.
Give it to Mom, please.
Sivi?
Okay, there. Are you okay, Renee?
Great.
Okay.
Next, we're going to eat the karpas. So you need to have some kind of green vegetable. And this is in commemoration to the fact that Pesach happens during the spring. One of the names of Pesach is Chag HaAviv. Aviv means spring. So we bring this beautiful vegetable to remind us that even though it's snow today in Winnipeg, and I had to say this because I know that there are people from outside Winnipeg that they are watching, so I know for many of you it's kind of obvious that it snowed, but we should be reminded that it's spring. So we need
Maybe
some,
you want to mention that we're using a very special karpas from Ronen that he grew. This
Yeah.
is specifically karpas that Ronen grew. He started growing it on Tu B'Shvat, and here we are at Pesach, all ready to enjoy it together.
very
Correct.
nice.
My mother is correct.
Very nice. Page 11 of the Haggadah, or you can look at your screen. You have it there. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri ha'adamah.
Amen. Hi, welcome Leslie Moscovich. Hello, Jerry and Gloria, Daniel Ashrafi. It's great to see you all here. Hola, Fabiana and Jorge. Welcome, everybody.
Okay, so we're about to break the matzah. This is a funny thing. So you should have 3 matzahs in front of you. And we are going to break the middle one into 2 parts. One is going to be hopefully larger than the other. So the larger is going to be hidden as the afikoman. And if you stay in this Seder long enough, we are going to play a virtual game of the afikoman where you're going to have a chance to win prizes. Yeah, you heard me properly. We're going to have 3 prizes, one for Zoom, one for YouTube, one for Facebook. And because it's a game of speed, whoever answers first wins the prize. But because there is a delay in different platforms, I thought it would be unfair if I treated all the same. So it will be one for each. So I'm going to explain this again whenever is the time to search for the afikoman, but the way it's going to be is I'm going to play a game with you, and whenever you have the answer, you have to email it to me. Okay? In the email, you have to let me know if you are watching on Zoom, Facebook, or YouTube. And because the email has a timestamp, I will know exactly who sent it first. Okay? And the first 3 are going to get a prize, and then we're going to arrange how to give you the prize. I have three wonderful books for your homes for the winners of the game of the Afikoman. Okay, but for now I'm going to break it. I have my matzah shemura here, handmade in Brooklyn.
Hi, Keith and Linda. Chag Sameach.
And everybody have a great day.
Okay, this is the larger part that is going to be put in the Afikoman envelope or sleeve or whatever you want to call it. Till the chalas go back, matzah go back to the table.
Okay, Roneni, Afikoman bag. This is what you have to search for later. Deal.
So,
Hi, Brian and Jeannie. Chag Sameach.
we are going to continue, and this is with the Magid part. This is when we start telling the story of the Exodus. Remember the famous story when Moses went to see Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go"? You know what Pharaoh answered? #stay home. How can you argue with that?
Wait.
You can't. You can't argue with that. So we are going to sing Halach Ma'aniya on page 12.
Nope, it's here.
And it goes like this. Halach Ma'aniya Diakalu Akalu Abhatana Be'ara de Mitzrayim Be'ara de Mitzrayim Kol dikvin yetei veichol Kol ditzrich yetei veivsach Ashadacha Leshana Be'ara de Israel Ashata Avdei Leshana Benei Chorin. What, Ronen?
Now you can ask them.
No, here I'm projecting the things.
Oh, but I need this there. I need this.
No, Papa needs
Oh, no. We have special things here. So let's go to the next one.
How do we put it?
I have to use this workaround.
This there. We just need it there.
Okay. So next, we have the famous Manishtana, the 4 questions. What makes this night different from all other nights? This year is kind of obvious, right? What makes this Pesach different from all other Pesach? Very obvious. But it reminds me to a joke that I heard once, that it was in the old days of England. Old days. Yeah. When people used to be, they used to receive knighthood from the queen.
Yes.
So there was the first Jew ever receiver to become a knight for the queen.
Okay.
So he had to learn this very specific phrase in Old English that he had to memorize and to say it in front of the queen.
Okay.
So the ceremony came, he kneeled in front of the queen, she put a sword on top of the shoulder, and he has to say this phrase, which he forgot. All what he could think, because he was Jewish, is Manishtana halayla ze mikol haleilot. And the queen said, what is this night different from all other nights?
That is so funny. I'm gonna crack up.
Okay.
Too hard.
Manishtana. I think Ronen wanna sing this one, right?
Yep. I've got.
No yelling. No yelling?
Singing nicely.
I'm
You've
the
been
only one who is
practicing.
allowed to yell here.
No yelling.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, he is.
Okay, if you guys want to sing with us, the
You can sing
Manishtana,
with us.
this on page 13.
All right, Ronan, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's go.
Manishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot.
אנו אוכלים חמץ. הלילה הזה, הלילה הזה, הוא לא מצה. הלילה הזה, הלילה הזה, הוא לא מצה. שער ירקות, שער ירקות, הלילה הזה, הלילה הזה, מרור, הלילה הזה, הלילה הזה, שבכל הלילות איננו מטילים Excellent. Excellent.
Chag Sameach, everyone. Hi, Carol and Aria. Chag Sameach.
Yasher Koach, Ronan.
Yasher Koach to you, Ronan. Hello,
Thank
Doug and
you.
Ju.
Thank you, everyone.
And everybody have a very, very good day.
Okay, so now we are going to move on page 14 to some of the readings. And this is the thing, and I have to apologize, because I assigned some of the readings to some of you, but then some people said yes, then some people said no, and they changed their mind, so I can't remember who said what. So if whoever had text number 1 is there on Zoom, unmute your mic and read it. Otherwise, I will assign somebody to do that. But if you're there, please feel free to unmute your mic and read text number 1. Let me put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen. Hold on. And how I did this.
Thank you, Ellen Ullman. Chag Sameach to you as well. Hello, Lauren and Paulette and Karina. Oh, everyone, thank you for your wonderful comments. And Chag Sameach, Kobe and Raisa are watching from Ottawa. Wonderful. Great to have you all here. Fabiana, thank you. Yasher Koach Ronen from Fabiana as well.
Okay, read the number 1. Nobody there?
Tam and Lori Marmel, Chag Sameach.
Okay, David and Barbara, why don't you take that one?
Okay, Barbara, you gonna read it?
The answer.
Answer to the first question.
Yeah.
We eat only matzah because our ancestors could not wait for their breads to rise when they were fleeing slavery to Egypt. And they took the breads out of their ovens while they were still flat, which was called matzah.
Keep going. You have to read the whole paragraph.
The second, okay, we eat only maror, a bitter herb to remind us of the bitterness of slavery that our ancestors endured while in Egypt. Answer to the third question. Do you want to go?
We dip twice. 1, green vegetables in salt water, and 2, maror in charoset, a sweet mixture of nuts and wine. The first dip, green vegetables in salt water, symbolizes the replacing of tears with gratefulness. And the second dip, maror in charoset, symbolizes sweetening the burden of bitterness and suffering to lessen its pain. Answer to the fourth question. We recline at the Seder table because in ancient times, a person who reclined at a meal symbolized a free person, free from slavery. And so we recline in our chairs at the Passover Seder table to remind ourselves of the glory of freedom.
Thank you very much. Reader number 2, are you there? No?
Nope.
Okay, who can I see here? Carlos and Ana, you want to take that one, number 2? I'm going to put it on screen.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. I have to do this.
We were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, and Hashem, our God, took us out of there with a strong hand and with an outstretched arm. If the Holy and Blessed One had not taken our ancestors out of Egypt, then we, our children, and our children's children would have remained enslaved to Pharaoh in Egypt.
Even if all of us were wise, all of us understanding, all of us knowing the Torah, we will still be obligated to discuss the exodus from Egypt, and everyone who discusses the exodus from Egypt at length is praiseworthy.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, because we were slave to Pharaoh, and actually, I heard a good one. They said that Pharaoh came to the 21st century, and he goes to a restaurant, and then he wants to make a reservation, and then he was asked, "What's your name?" And he said, "My name is Ramses." And then the hostess says, "How do you spell that?" And he said, "Bird, dog head, 2 beetles and a moon." Let's see who got that one. David is laughing.
Don't encourage him.
It's nice. It's spelling his name. That's the way Egyptians were writing. Come on, it's a good one.
Shelley liked it. She gave us the thumbs up.
I liked it.
Okay, so Avadim Ainu, page 15. This is something that you can all sing with me. I'm pretty sure Ronen knows it as well.
Get ready, Ronen. Get
Right?
your microphone.
You got a little
You little tangle?
accident?
Yeah, I got tape.
That's okay.
My microphone. Wait.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Avadim Ainu, Ainu, Lefaro b'Mitzrayim, b'Mitzrayim. Avadim. Okay. It's too high for you. I should have known that. Sorry about that, Ronen.
Yeah.
Let's start again.
Okay. That is okay. It is so okay.
Avadim Ainu, Ainu, Lefaro b'Mitzrayim, b'Mitzrayim. Avadim Ainu, Ata b'nei Chorin. Avadim Ainu, Ata b'nei Chorin, b'nei Chorin. Ata b'nei Chorin, b'nei Chorin. Good job. Good job. So we have now.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Chag Sameach, Rob. Hi, Thelma. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach, everybody.
That's right, Roneni. Good job.
So let's move on to text number 3.
Chag Sameach to Joe and Helene Taylor. Great, you could join us.
Do we have it, reader number 3 here?
I don't think so.
No. Shendel, you want to try to take that one? Yeah.
It happened that Rabbi Elazar, Rabbi Yehoshua, Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah. Wow, you really gave me the one that has all the hard names.
Rabbi Akiva.
Rabbi Akiva and Rabbi Tarfon were reclining at Seder in Bnei Brak. They were discussing the exodus from Egypt all that night until their students came and told them, "Our masters, the time has come for reciting the morning Shema."
Thank you. And don't worry, our Seder is not going to be that long. This is family friendly, so we're going to keep up in a good pace. So hopefully we all eat early enough. So next we are going to continue on page 16. We have a song that is called Baruch HaMakom. And it goes like this. Baruch HaMakom, Baruch Hu, Baruch Shenatan Natan Torah, Shenatan Torah le'amo Israel. Baruch HaMakom Baruch Hu, Baruch HaMakom Baruch Hu, Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Israel. Baruch Hu. Very good. We are going to continue now with reader number 4 on page 16. Do we have a reader number 4?
You do. You gave it to me, Rabbi.
Okay.
And Shelley.
Very good, Shelley. Go ahead.
So the Torah describes 4 children who ask questions about the Exodus tradition, teaches that these verses refer to 4 different types of children. The wise child asks, what are the laws that God has commanded us? The parent should answer by instructing the child in the laws of Passover, starting from the beginning and ending with the laws of the Afikoman. The wicked child asks, what does this Passover service mean to you? The parent should ask, it is because of what God did for me when I came out of Egypt, specifically me and not you. If you had been there with your attitude, you wouldn't have been redeemed. The simple child asks, what is this Seder service? The parent should answer, with a mighty hand God brought us out of Egypt. Therefore, commemorate that event tonight through this Seder. For the child who does not know how to ask, the parent should begin with a discussion with that child based on the verse. And you shall tell your child on that day, we commemorate Passover tonight because of what God did for us when we went out of Egypt.
Thank you very much. And this is
You're
all
welcome.
about connecting with our children. I know that with 21st century eyes, this seems to be very bad parenting, right? The approach. But it's talking about knowing your child. Every child is different. And we shouldn't follow sometimes too many recipes. It's way better to get know your child and to know how to talk to each one of them. It's a challenge, but it's a wonderful one. Right, Ashira, what would you say?
I agree.
Really?
This
And
time,
I'm recording
this
it!
time. You enjoy the moment.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. So we are going to continue now on page, let's see. Change, no, I didn't switch. We're going to continue on page 17. We have another reading number 5. Because this is according to the Mishnah, we have to start with shame and to finish with praise. So this is, according to the Rabbi, the shameful part, when we remember that we used to serve idols. This is the funny thing. It's not shameful that we were slaves, because that is, sometimes you could be in a situation that it's external circumstances, but this is serving idols. It's a personal option, and that's the shame here. The fact that we used to choose to serve idols. So, page 17, we're going to fulfill with that mitzvah to start with shame by remembering that we used to be idolaters. Who is reader number 5?
Hello, can you hear me?
Who is that?
Is it Leonard Podheiser?
Yeah, but can you hear me?
We can
Absolutely.
hear you.
Go ahead.
Good. Okay. In the beginning, our ancestors served idols, but now serve the omnipresent one. As it is said, Joshua said to all the people, thus said Hashem, the God of Israel, your ancestors used to live on the other side of the river, Terak, the father of Abraham and the father of Nahor, and they served other gods.
Thank you. And we are going to raise the wine cup now. The matzahs are covered, and we are going to sing Veishe Amda. Let's see, I need to be able to put the slide.
It's the Yonatan Rizal version. That's the one we sing. It's a different version. Listen, Papa will start it.
There it is. There it is. So now we have a different one, Rennie. Goes like this. Listen. This is probably the one that you all people know. Vehi she'amda lavotenu velanu. Vehi she'amda lavotenu velanu. Shelo echad bilvad amad aleinu lechalotenu. Shelo echad bilvad amad aleinu lechalotenu. Ela shebechol dor vador עומדים עלינו לכלותנו, אלא שבכל דור ודור עומדים עלינו לכלותנו, והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם, והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו מידם. Let's put the next slide. Very good. We are going to continue now. We are still on page 18. We put the wine down. We uncover the matzah. So that's the next thing we do. We uncover the matzah. And we have reader number 6. Do we have a reader number 6?
We don't know.
No?
I'll do it if you want, Rabbi.
Okay, Bonnie, go ahead.
Okay. Go forth and learn what Laban the Aramean wanted to do to our father Jacob. Pharaoh had issued a decree against the male children only, but Laban wanted to uproot everyone, as it is said. The Aramean wished to destroy my father, and he went down to Egypt and sojourned there, a few in number, and he became there a nation, great and mighty and numerous. Should I continue?
Yep.
But the Egyptians treated us badly and afflicted us, setting us to hard labor. Finally, when we cried out to Hashem, the God of our ancestors, Hashem heard our voice, saw our affliction, saw our toil and our oppression. Then Hashem brought us out from Egypt with a strong hand and an outstretched arm, with great awe, marvelous signs, and with wonders.
Thank you. So we are going to start the process now of recounting the plagues.
You ready, Renee?
They didn't have corona in those days, eh?
Thank God.
There were different kind of plagues.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good.
Okay, so first we have what the rabbis call basically, we always talk about the 10 plagues, but the rabbis talk about some other punishment that were sent against Egypt, and we can read that together on page 19. I will do this one. The idea is to take a little bit of wine out of the cup. You can use your pinky if you want. Every time we mention one of these plagues, one of these punishments against the Egyptians. Because the idea is, yes, the plagues were necessary for our freedom, but we are not really enjoying that God had to send off punishments. In fact, we don't have any kind of problem with Egypt itself. Our problem was with Pharaoh. And unfortunately, they have to suffer because they had such bad leader. And it's an amazing thing, because the Torah does mention that we're supposed to have problems and we're supposed to hate some other nations of the world. But specifically, the Talmud specified that we not have any problem with Egypt. And you can say it's a coincidence or not, but at the end of the day, if you look at the Middle East, Egypt was the first nation to make peace with Israel. And it's one more time, I think that we have nothing against Egypt. So we take a little bit of wine every time we mention these punishments, because wine symbolizes joy, And we take a little bit of joy because people had to suffer so we could be free. So feel free to do that. The first one, take a little bit of wine out, is dam, blood, va'esh, and fire, vetimrot, ashan, and pillars of smoke. And now we're going to continue with the traditional 10 plagues. We're still on page 19. Again, you spill a little bit of wine every time I mention a plague. Elu eser makot she'abhi HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Mitzrayim, al HaMitzrim beMitzrayim ve'eluen. These are the 10 plagues which the Holy and Blessed One brought upon the Egyptians, namely as follows. Dam, blood. Sfardea, frogs. Kinim, lice. Arov, wild beasts. Dever, pestilence. Shechin, boils. Barad, hail. Arbe, locust. Choshech, darkness. Makat bechorot, slaying of the firstborn. And Rabbi Yehuda will assign the plagues the 3 mnemonic signs, and we take a little bit more of wine for every one of them. The tzach, adash, ve'achav. And those are the initials of each one of the plagues. It was a way for people to remember it. What did it? It's
family friendly.
We're only the first cup.
I
You
could
just
drink
got
it.
a dirty night.
Okay,
Right there.
come here, Ronnie.
Get
We're
ready to
going to
sing,
do
Ronnie.
Dayenu. You know this one?
Yep.
Dayenu
I do.
on
Wait, let me
page
get up.
page 21.
Wait, Ani, let me get it. I think I have it.
Dayenu.
Do I have it?
Look for it if you have it. But you know it. You know it by heart.
I'll just try to find it. If I
We were practicing today.
do I have you? Wait, this, let me check.
Dayenu, you have it? Come, just sing it with me. Do your best. Do your best.
Just try to find it.
Just do your best. Use your memory.
Die.
Wait.
Let's make crack me up.
Dayenu. 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 Ilu Otsianu, Mimitzrayim, Otsianu, Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. Ilu Natalanu, et Shabbat, Natalanu, Dayenu. Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. Ilu Natalanu, et Torah, Natalanu, Dayenu. Together, Dayenu, 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 Dayenu. Who is saying Dayenu with Kavanah this year? We had enough.
Yeah, that would be me.
Yeah.
Also me, I think.
You think?
I don't know. What
Yeah.
do you even mean?
I think everybody this year.
I think you
buddy.
enjoy being at home too much.
I know.
A little
Yep,
bit too much.
I am. Except for my mother. She has to go to work. Every day.
Okay.
Why?
Thanks, buddy.
Why is that? Explain, Ronan.
I'm not explaining right now. It's in the middle
Okay.
of a service.
We are going to continue now with reading number 7 on page 21. We have a reader.
Do we?
No, okay, let's pick someone.
Oh,
Lori
Lori B. Noon.
Lori B. Noon wants to do it.
Lori?
Or Israel, I don't know who is there.
I mean, I'm going to read it in Hebrew, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can read it in Hebrew. That would be great.
Okay. ועשה בהם שפטים, ועשה באלוהיהם, והרג את בכוריהם, ונתן לנו את ממונם, וקרע לנו את הים, והעבירנו בתוכו בחורבה, ושיקע צררנו בתוכו, וסיפק צרכינו במדבר 40 שנה. והאכילנו את המן, ונתן לנו את השבת, וקרבנו לפני הר סיני, ונתן לנו את התורה, וכניסנו לארץ ישראל, ובנה לנו את בית הבחירה, לכפר על כל עוונותינו.
Okay. Is there anybody there with you who can read it in English?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how much.
No. Oh, you want to read it the same in English?
Yeah, the same one, the 7.
That's how much more so should we be grateful to the omnipresent one for doubled and redoubled goodness bestowed upon us, for God has brought us out of Egypt and carried out judgments against them and against their idols, and smote their firstborn, and gave us their wealth, and split the sea for us, and took us through it on dry land, and drowned our oppressors in it, and supplied our needs in the desert for 40 years, and fed us the manna, and gave us the Shabbat, and brought us before Mount Sinai, and gave us the Torah, and brought us into the land of Israel, and built us the holy temple to atone for all our sins.
Very nice. Thank you very much. We are going to continue now with text 8. We have reader 8 on page 22. We don't have anybody. Let's pick someone who is there. I can't see. Phyllis, you want to read it? You're muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Yes, you should.
No? You don't know how to? Never mind. There. Please, Phyllis. Text 8.
She just muted herself.
Roman Gamliel. No. Phyllis, you muted yourself again. We couldn't hear you.
Mute.
There. Now talk.
Okay. Rabban Gamliel used to say, whoever does not discuss the following 3 things on Passover has not fulfilled his duty, namely Pesach, Matzah, Maror. Pesach, the Passover lamb that our ancestors ate during the time of the Beit HaMikdash. For what reason did they say so? Because the omnipresent passed over our ancestors' houses in Egypt, as it is said, you shall say it is a Passover offering to Hashem, because God passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt when God struck the Egyptians with a plague, and God saved our houses, and the people bowed and prostrated themselves.
Thank you. And this is something that sometimes people don't realize, because usually we translate Pesach as Passover, right? But that's not necessarily what it is. Pesach is in memory of the sacrifice that they sacrificed before they left Egypt. It was called the Paschal Lamb. So that's what is Pesach. Passover is more about the angel of death passing over the houses for the plague, right, for the 10th plague. But Pesach, the name of the holiday, is in reference of the Paschal lamb that they sacrificed before Egypt. That's what is important to make the distinction, and that's why the rabbi said we have to talk about that to have it clear what exactly happened. In fact, something that many of you don't know. How long is Pesach?
Days.
Sorry, say it to the microphone, Tzivi. How long is Pesach?
8 days?
Wrong.
7 days?
Wrong.
9 days?
Wrong.
1 day.
I guess I give up.
Yeah, it's 1 day.
1 day.
Aha. Oh, it's the 1 day that the Israelites had to
sacrifice the lamb. And the other days of the week is called Chag HaMatzot in the Torah. In these days, we take it, we think that it's the same. So we call Pesach to the entire week. But Pesach used to be celebrated in temple times only 1 day, and then started from day 2 until the end was Chag HaMatzot.
Right.
And we don't remember that. That's why we talk about Pesach, that was text number 8, And then we are going to continue now on page 23 with text number 9, which is about the Chag HaMatzot.
Chag Sameach, Jackie, we see you. Hi, Rivka, Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Okay, so who is going to be our
Chag Sameach, Mas family, and Sivi.
Chag Sameach, Phyllis.
Okay, who is reading text number 9? Who is next to David there? I can see the name.
Next to David and Barbara?
Yeah. Is it Jerome?
I'm supposed to do a different one, but I could do this one too.
Yeah. No. Hold it there. Hold it there. Keep it for later. Who wants to read text number 9? Gloria Cantor, you want to read it? You have to unmute yourself. We cannot hear you. No.
Still muted, Gloria.
Still muted. I can help you. Do you have the mouse there?
It's here.
I can do it for her. Hold on.
There we go.
Now you can talk. Text number 9.
We're having a lot of technological problems.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
And you want me to read number
9. This matzah right here.
Okay.
It's on
This
the screen.
matzah that we eat, for what reason? Because the dough of our ancestors did not have time to become leavened before Hashem, the Holy and Blessed One, revealed the divine presence to them and redeemed them. Thus as it said, they baked matzah cakes from the dough that they had brought out of Egypt because it was not leavened, for they had been driven out of Egypt and could not delay, and they had also not prepared any other provision.
Thank you very much.
Was it on here?
And now I have to switch the slide here. For text number 10 on page 24, who is number 10? If somebody's reading, I cannot hear you. No? Who wants to read it? Let's do it that way.
It's Lori and Rick. Can you hear us?
That would be great.
Rick and Lori, please.
Okay. This maror that we eat, for what reason? Because the Egyptians embittered our ancestors' lives in Egypt, as it is said.
They made their lives bitter with hard service, with mortar and with bricks, and with all manner of service in the field. All their service which they made them serve with rigor.
Thank you very much. And now we have another text on page 24, which is text 11, and we're talking about the fact that we have to say this in every generation. You have to remember that in the Torah, there are certain mitzvot that they were specific for a time or for a place. You see, some of the things are just for Israel. Some of the things were before they entered to the land of Israel, and some of the things were meant to be forever. This is one of them. The obligation to tell the story of the Exodus should happen in every generation, and we have to remember that fact. So, page 14, text 11, who wants to read that one?
It's mine.
Oh, that's Jerome's. Okay, Jerome Fomin is going to read for us.
In every generation, we are obligated to regard ourselves as if we had come out of Egypt. As it is said, you shall tell your child on that day, it is because of this that Hashem did for me when I left Egypt. The Holy and Blessed One redeemed not only our ancestors from Egypt, but God redeemed also us with them. As it is said, it was us that God brought out from here, so that God might bring us to give us the land that God swore to our ancestors.
Thank you, Jerome. And we have a song there that is called Behol Dor Vador. If you know it, sing it with me. It goes like this. Behol Dor
אדם לראות את עצמו כאילו יצא במצרים. בכל דור ודור חייב אדם לראות את עצמו כאילו הוא יצא ממצרים. בכל דור ודור חייב אדם לראות את עצמו כאילו הוא יצא ממצרים. כאילו הוא יצא ממצרים.
Wonderful. And then,
Chag Sameach, Nazen family. Great that you could join us.
good. If you have some more messages to read, I can change the slide.
How much minutes?
Very soon.
As I mentioned before, we start with shame, but we are increasing our praises to God as we progress at the Seder. And this is the first Hallel that we are singing, the first set of praises to God. We are going to sing the Hallelujah, page 25. If you know it, please sing it with us. We have a beautiful melody that we use at the Shari Zedek. And it goes like this. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah de Adonai, hallelujah b'shem Adonai, yehi shem Adonai mevorach, me'ata me'ad olam. ממצרך שמש עד מבוא, מעולה שם אדוני. היי, הללויה, 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 הללויה. רם על כל גויים אדוני, על השמיים כבודו. מכאדוני אלוהינו, המקביל לשבת, המשבילי לראות בשמיים ובארץ. הללויה, 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 היי, הללויה, 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 הללויה. מקימים מהפרדל, מהשפות ירים אביון, להושיב עם נדיבי עמו, מושיבי עקרת הבית, הם אבנים שמחה. היי,
הללויה,
הללויה, הללויה, היי, הללויה, 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 הללוya. Very nice. Thank you, Ronen. Then we have Betzet Israel Mimitzrayim. Remembrance when we left Egypt. Page 26. If you know it, sing it with me. I'm going to use a very plain melody, no surprises here, hopefully. Betzet Israel Mimitzrayim, et Yaakov me'am lo'ez. Betzet Israel Mimitzrayim, et Yaakov me'am lo'ez. Hayta
קודשו, ישראל מבשלותיו, הים הים רב הינוס, הירדן יסוף לאחור, בצאת ישראל ממצרים, את יעקב לעם לא עז, הערים רקדו כלים, גבעות כבני צאן, מלך הים כי תנוס, הירדן יסוף לאחור, בצאת ישראל ממצרים, בית יעקב לעם לא עז, הערים רקדו כלים, גבעות כבני צאן, מלפני אדון חולי ארץ, מלפני אלוהי יעקב, אף כי יצאו לגמים, כלמיש למים ומים, בצאת ישראל ממצרים, את יעקב לעם לא עז. Oh, this is very important because that means we are approaching dinner very soon. Yeah.
And yes, we are very hungry.
Chag Sameach, Elizabeth. Great to have you here.
We are going now to refill the cup. If you have it there.
I filled the cups.
Thank you.
Renee,
Second
here's
cup,
yours.
page 27.
2 hands, please. 2 hands, please. Okay.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך עולם אשר גאה לנו וגאל את אבותינו ממצרים והגיענו ללילה הזה לאכול בו מצה ומרור כן אדוני אלוהינו אלוהי אבותינו יגיענו למועדים ולרגלים אחדים הבאים לקראתנו לשלום שמחים בבניין עיריך מששים בעבודתך ונאכל שם מן הזבחים ומן הפסחים אשר יגיע דמם על קיר מזבחך לרצון ונודע לך שיר חדש על גאולתנו ועל פדות נפשנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן amen. So we recline again on the left side as a sign of freedom to drink from the second cup. Oh, I had the grape juice. So that means that he had the wine.
Nice try.
Just kidding. Yeah, it's this. You should see our Sedarim here at home,
It's all
especially.
wine.
Yeah, have lots of things. Okay, so next we are going to move on to page 28 on the Haggadah, where we are going to have the chance to wash our hands, but this time with a blessing. So let me give you a crash course on Judaism right now. Every time you go to any Jewish celebration and it's time to wash your hands, it's time to celebrate because that means that the meal is around the corner. Okay? So if you don't know much about Judaism, this is something that you should know. That whatever you said, time to wash your hands, you should be celebrating. Okay? And now we wash our hands because we're about to eat the matzah, which is bread, by the way. It just doesn't have any leaven. It doesn't have chametz, but it is a flat bread. It's bread. The matzah it is bread.
I know.
It's an sorry? So this one, remember, is with a blessing. So if you have the water, or otherwise if you have to leave the room to do it, go now. I will give you a few minutes until everybody is ready.
Yeah, come here, honey, I'll help you. Come. No, I'll hold the bowl, and then I'm pouring it over your hands. Ready? And the other one. You'll say the bracha with Papa. He's got the towel.
Hold on, I'm waiting for people to come back.
Almost there. I can see some people not back at the table.
Hi, Kyle. I see your message. We'll try to do that when we break for the meal. Thanks.
Who's that?
Kyle Polanski.
What happened?
It's just asking for us to modify the view for the table.
To what?
It's okay. I'll let you know after. It's okay.
Okay. The blessing is Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav etzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Amen.
Now you take the matzah. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech olam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Have it there. Now, second blessing on the matzah. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav etzivanu al achilat matzah.
Amen.
Amen. And then you can eat.
Chag Sameach, Sharon. Thank you. We're going to work on that during the break.
What is the other suggestion?
It's also just the view of the table.
It's off?
I'll show you after.
Okay. So now it's time for the maror. So for the maror, we are now on page 29 of the Haggadah. Take a little bit of maror, dip it into the charoset. For the maror, you can use the
Romaine?
well, I use romaine lettuce, which is the original maror. Put a little bit of rosette.
Give it to Mom, please.
Do you have enough for it? You're not eating?
No charoset, no maror? Even a teeny bit?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? It's an important part of the Seder. I'm sure. Okay.
Okay, if you have it there, Baruch et Adonai, Eloheinu melech olam, asher kiddushanu v'mitzvotav etzivanu al achilat maror.
Amen.
Amen.
And of course, we don't recline to eat the maror because reclining is a symbol of freedom, and this is what reminds us when we weren't free. Now we have a very funny, very interesting tradition, which is the sandwich of matzah and maror. You see, it looks like the real inventor of the sandwich was Rabbi Hillel. Yeah, so
The rabbi of sandwich?
yeah.
Thanks, Ronan.
Actually, the rabbi who is
So
made
if-
out of sandwich.
So if you want to prepare lunch, you don't prepare a sandwich, you prepare a Hillel.
There you go. You should market that.
Yeah, Hillel with cheese and tomato, please. They won't know what you're talking about. It's like going to Starbucks and ask for a high latte,
Aye.
right? They won't know what it is.
It's an extra
Okay,
special one.
so let's make the sandwich. So it's going to make here. I have my little sandwich like this. And we say on page 30, let's see if I can get it there for you so we can all say it together.
Renee, here, have it. You're welcome.
There it is.
Okay.
זכר למקדש כהלל. כן עשה הלל בזמן שבית המקדש היה קיים, היה כורך פסח מצה ומרור ואוכל ביחד, לקיים מה שנאמר על מצות ומרורים יאכלוהו. Thus did Hillel do at the time of the Holy Temple. he will combine Passover lamb, matzah, and maror, and eat them together. As it said, they shall eat it with matzah and bitter herbs.
Hi, Alice and Bill. Chag Sameach. Thank you very much. Alice sends a message saying, Yasher Koach, this is a wonderful Seder. Thanks, Aniva, Lashira, Ronen, and Sivi. Well, thank you to everyone for joining us. We couldn't do this without you, and it makes us all feel connected at this very challenging time. So it means a great deal to us. You know, you're part of our larger family, and to all be together is tremendous. I can't thank you all enough. So
Who's the puppy that just came on and came off?
yeah, puppies are most welcome, believe me.
Yeah.
I saw Bonnie's puppy on her lap a little while ago, and there was another puppy jumping around. So all family members are most welcome.
You want to say thank you, everybody, for coming?
Thanks.
Okay. So this concludes the first part of the Seder. Now it's time to have our dinners. And if you hit the afikoman at home,
Oh, I think Barbara got some horseradish.
that's a funny thing. So we are going to go have our dinner because for the kind of setting that we have here on our table, we couldn't fit the microphones and the plates for the dinner. So we have to eat somewhere else. And then we are going to come back for the second part of the Seder. And I don't know, what is a decent amount of time to wait?
Oh, the puppy's chiming in.
So
Oh, there is.
how long should we wait for the second part? Do we have any? You can open your mic and share it with me now.
An hour?
1 hour? How does that sound for everyone? We've had an hour suggested.
Let's come back at 8.
Okay. I have a question. No, I unmuted myself. I have a question. I think most people downloaded Haggadot, so it would be nice to see your family instead of the Haggadot on the screen.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Renee. We will work on that.
Yeah,
we'll work on that during the break. Thank you. We've had a few people make the same comment.
But we have lots of people on Facebook and YouTube that don't have the Haggadah and rely on the screen to follow. Okay. And so the next, as I promised before, we're going to play the Afikoman game. Okay? So I'm going to leave the game on screen while we are having our dinner. And you will have a chance to play it. And when you have the answer, you have to send it to my email, which is rabbianibal@szwinnipeg.ca. Remember, this is the way it works. The first email I receive on each platform, if the answer is correct, is going to be the winner of the Afikoman game. Is that clear? I'm going to leave the instructions.
Hi, Bonnie and Lauren. Thank you. Chag Sameach to all of you. Everyone enjoy your dinner. Chag Sameach. Terry, we got your message.
Hold on. Go find the Afikoman.
Go find the Afikoman.
It's somewhere there. So you have to use your words to let me know where it is. Okay? Happy hunting. We'll see you after dinner.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you gonna do now? You're gonna watch the video? Oh. Yeah, that's true. Absolutely, I agree with you. Well, the rabbis, there's a break now. They're eating. I know, because I guess because the Haggadah is superimposed on the screen, it's taking up the room. Well, that's no choice. Your kid. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. David, box them out. All of you. No, it's off. It's off. I'm not in front of the computer now, but it's off. It's only if I'm. It's not on. No way. I don't have the right. I'm on my computer on the left-hand corner. Okay. Mine says mute.
Just a second. Okay, press it where it says mute.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, I can see you, but I can't see Annabelle's table.
Oh, you can see me, but not Annabelle's table?
Yeah,
Oh, who are you?
I am Jackie Cuthbert.
Oh, hello. Happy
And you
Passover, Jackie. Debbie Pollock.
Debbie Pollock.
Hi.
Hello.
I know, they said they're starting at 8.
So it's a little after 8.
Yeah, it'll start shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah, hello. It might take a little longer. We're still
Okay.
So take your time, relax.
Good.
Checking. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Okay. Going back. We are still trying to find the afikoman here.
Oh,
soon.
so should I find the afikoman or get my dog to find it?
You should go try find it.
Oh, she'll find it in a flash. Come on. Where's the afikoman? Look. Where is it? Come. Brianna, come. Where is it? Where is it? Look for it. Come on. I showed you. Come here. Where is it? Oh, can your nose find it? Where's the afikoman? Oh, Brianna, come. Yeah, you found it? Do you think you should have some?
Jackie?
Yes.
Do you know how to ask a question? What is this chat? I don't know how to ask how do you type on this?
I don't see it on this one, but there's a bubble.
Oh.
You could just ask him a question by unmuting your microphone. Rilla, come.
Okay. So I'm unmuted now.
So now you can ask a question, and if he's at the microphone, he'll answer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish eating dinner because I never got to finish.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Lori.
How are you?
Today was a rough day. Actually, it's been a rough couple of days, but I'm fine. It's just that school opened up, and on the Monday, all the top people, met and made plans for the teachers. So then Tuesday, we found out like a whole bunch of new responsibilities. And I was trying to get ready for Passover at the same time. And then 2 of my appliances crashed, and trying to deal with that, with the virus, and having strangers in the house working on the appliances. And then, I emptied everything because then I could Javix it all after they left. And so it's been crazy. And then today a bunch more things went wrong. But I managed to cook some nice food, and I'm here, and I know what I have to do for work, and I have a really good team at school. It's just the time is, you'd think that I would be able to do things quicker, but I don't know, time is flying by, and I'm still racing and still up late at night trying to get things done and get caught up. But this Seder is great. And I was going to ask you, do you know where Ruth Lehman is? Where did she decide to go? Did she stay in Winnipeg or go to BC?
You know what? I don't know where she is. We'll have to get a hold of her and find out.
She emailed me because she wasn't going to come to my classroom the last week before school closed. I told my volunteers not to come. I felt it was kind of dangerous and that we shouldn't be there either. And then I emailed her a couple of times and said, where are you gonna wait this out? But she never answered.
Jackie,
So did you get back to Winnipeg safely?
Jackie, Chag Sameach.
Thank Thank you. And to you.
You do understand that 37 other people are watching you eat and listening to your conversation.
Okay, sorry. Hope I was entertaining.
I was watching how you eat.
Oh, I'm eating in a hurry. I thought the Seder started at 7, so I wasn't ready.
Well, you missed the best part.
I know, don't tell me that, I'll feel sad.
Well, no, but now you'll be here for the other best part.
Okay, good. And maybe we'll do a little singing.
I hope so. You know what? Lori's talking to you, but she doesn't realize that her microphone is off.
I just said the second half is another best part.
Good. How are your kids and grandkids
That was
doing?
my line.
Pardon me?
I said, excuse me, that was my line.
Yes, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Lori, are you back from England?
Oh, yes, we've been back since the 10th of March.
How is your family?
They're all great, thank you.
Excellent. Happy
And
Pesach.
healthy. That's
good.
Yeah.
Did you have any trouble with flights and getting into Canada?
Well, when we flew out, we left on the 9th. Our flight from Amsterdam was almost like there was only, we were flying from Amsterdam to Minneapolis, and there was just a little over 100 people. And the Amsterdam airport was hardly, like it was so, there were so few people in it. Because people had already stopped flying. And our concern was whether because we were flying through Minneapolis, whether they'd let us in, because we've been in England, but they were only stopping people who had been in Italy and Germany at that point. So they asked us where we'd been, and then, it was fine, so.
Weren't you scared?
No, I figured they'd just redirect us. They'd stick us on a plane that was going directly to Canada. So I was really happy when we got on the, what?
Or back to England.
Oh, right. But no, we needed to get home. And yeah, I mean, the flight from Amsterdam, after the plane took off, everybody just took their own row because there were so few people. It was crazy. But then our flight from Minneapolis to Winnipeg was very packed with people.
Why didn't you come home sooner?
Well, that was the day of our flight. And I guess at that point, people weren't panicking so much. I mean, people were just starting to.
This was March 9th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we also knew we wouldn't see our family.
Yes, and the other thing is who knows when we'll see our family again. They're not, they said even if things were okay, they would come during the summer, and they're definitely not coming. And it could be more than a year before we see them.
My mom turned 90 yesterday. And my thoughts are, will I celebrate another birthday? Like, will I be able to celebrate a birthday with her? Will she live to her next birthday? They let me drop off flowers in a chocolate bar, but that was it.
Where does your mom live, Jackie?
She's in West Park Manor Care Home with quite severe dementia, but she recognizes me when I'm in front of her.
Mm-hmm. My mom's going to be 90 June the 4th.
Well, I hope you can be with her. I hope this has progressed and it's safe for you to be with her then.
She's at Shaftesbury Retirement Residence. They won't let me visit.
No.
No. Yeah.
So, I sometimes see her. Benny and I drive there, and she goes to her balcony on the second floor, and we wave at her, and we can speak to her from the ground level because we're far enough away from her. But other than that, we can't spend time.
Yeah, mom has too much dementia, so she can't do telephone.
Yeah.
And she can't do that. And I can't be bothering them to do that. They told me to email a picture of myself with a birthday wish, and they'd print it for her. But then when I checked, they never did it.
No, I know.
And I gave a chocolate bar, but nobody actually unwrapped it to give it to her or help her make connections or whatever. So I just have to make peace with that. Because the goal is that they're going to keep all the patients alive, and that's the priority, you know?
Right.
It has to be. It has
You know?
Exactly. Should end soon, and we could all be with everyone again.
Oh, it sounds like Annabelle is starting. Here we go. I'll put it on mute.
Hello?
Hi. I think
Hi.
we're muted.
Well, thank you so much for all the people who played the Afikoman game.
Yep, we want lots of people.
Yeah, I will try to put it back, so I will show you where it was, and then I will announce the winner.
Okay, we want a winner. We have a winner. Here.
We have 3 winners, actually.
Yep, we do.
You have the mouse? Here it is.
Yes, we have winners. 80?
It's Mama. It's not 80.
Okay. Mama?
Yes, Papa's just putting up the Afikoman so he can show.
Does anybody see the Afikoman?
Oh, I have to get my glasses on.
Well, I will say what it is, and then, by the way, I had like dozens and dozens of emails, so I had to check actually which one came first to know who was the winner. And by the way, there were many who were wrong. I won't say names, but as soon as I mention what it is, you will know who you are. All the ones who were wrong. Okay, so if you see the picture, it's kind of in the bottom left, under the palm tree. You will see that there is a woman in the bathing suit sitting on like in a red and white ball, and she's lifting her hand. And if you see behind her hand is the matzah. There, under the palm tree. There's only one palm tree that you can easily find, and you will see it under that.
I don't see her matzah.
It's a square matzah.
I don't see it either. Oh, I see it.
Good.
Is it the brown blob?
Yeah, it's brown. It's
Yes.
brown. It's matzah. Look, can you see it, Ronin?
Yeah, I know. I can see it.
Yeah, it's there.
I don't see it either.
Well, okay, can you find the lady on the ball?
Yeah.
Can you, if you find the lady on the ball, look at her hand that she's waving at you with.
Yeah, that's
Behind her hand is brown with little dots. That's the piece of matzah.
It's not matzah pizza. It's plain old matzah.
There's also an Arab guy right above it who's very excited because he found it.
Are we supposed to be on mute or not?
No, not right now.
Okay, so let me mention
question.
who the winners were. Okay, this is the most important thing. And again, many of you were right, many were wrong, but I'm only taking the 3 who were the first. One from Zoom, one from YouTube, and one from Facebook. Okay? From Zoom, the first one to find was Oren Bin Nun.
Yay! We got a winner for Facebook.
No, Zoom.
Now from YouTube, the first one from YouTube, again, the first one, because there were many, was Morris Bloom.
Yay!
And the first one from Facebook was, drum roll, Silas Nason.
Yay! Good job.
Silas, we know him.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Okay, so time to continue with the order of the Seder.
Where's my
So they were saying that they want to see us instead of, okay, for the second half, let's finish the sharing so they can see us. Where is it?
What's my computer?
I don't even have headphones.
Where was yours?
Oh, what the yeah?
Roneni, have a seat, please.
Okay. Careful, man. I have to go through.
You're stepping on my cord.
Careful.
Sorry.
It's okay.
My dog found the afikoman,
Good
but
job.
it's not in good shape right now.
Sit back.
Okay, so now what we have to do is to eat the afikoman.
Ooh.
You know that the whole idea of the afikoman is to put, is the practical idea of the afikoman is to put aside a little bit of matzah, so we have matzah at this time of the Seder. Because, well, I'm not eating too many carbohydrates in these days, but I remember myself last year, unless I put some matzah somewhere hidden, I would probably have no matzah by this time of the Seder. So it was a practical reason. And the whole idea of giving prizes to kids was ransom, because it is a mitzvah to eat matzah at this point. So if the kids don't handle that matzah, then we cannot fulfill the mitzvah. So there was a tradition to give the kids money so we can move on. So Ronen found it here, we hid it, and we found it. So he will have some prizes also, right?
And I got 4 prizes.
Very good. So the next thing,
Opening one.
That's okay.
next thing we have to do is the third after you eat. I have to do afikoman. Where is afikoman?
Yeah, that's the afikoman.
Here.
Hey, give me
You can hear the crunch.
some. Hey, give me some.
That's okay.
Give me some.
It's super crunchy.
I want some.
Here, Roneni.
Okay.
Hey, puppy's getting some.
Okay, so now we have to fill up the third cup of wine that we are going to drink right after the Birkat Hamazon. We're on page 31 of the Agadah, the Barech, and we will start with the blessing after the meals. שיר המעלות ושוב אדוני את שיבת ציון היינו כחולמים אז ימלא שחוק פינו ולשוננו רינה אז יאמרו הגויים הגדיל אדוני לעשות עמנו הגדיל אדוני לעשות עמנו היינו שמחים שוב אדוני את שבטנו כאפיקים בנגב הזורים בהדימה בהדינה יקצורו הלוך ילכו בכו נושא משך הזרע בוא יבוא ורינה נושא אלומותיו. Page 32. Remember to mute your microphones. I will give you a minute for everybody to mute the mics.
Mute.
No, it's mute too. Page 32. Ravotai nevareh.
יהי שם אדוני מבורך מעתה ועד עולם.
יהי שם אדוני מבורך מעתה ועד עולם. ברשות מרנם ורבנם ורבותי נברך אלוהינו שחלו משלו.
what are we doing now?
Baruch Eloheinu shechanu mishelov tuvo chayinu. Baruch ubaruch shemo. 33. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hazan et haolam kulo berachamim unoten lechol basar ki leolam hazar u'tuvo Adonai Hamid lo chesed ve'yadesar lanu mazon leolam va'ed עבור שמו הגדול, כי הוא זר ומפרנס לכל, ומיטיב לכל, ומכין מזון לכל בריאותיו אשר ברא. ברוך אתה אדוני, עזן את הכל. נודה לך, אדוני אלוהינו, שהנחלת לאבותינו, ארץ קנתה ורחבה, ברית בתורה, חיים ומזון, יתברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ככתוב ואכלת, ושבעת וברכת את אדוני אלוהיך, על הארץ הטובה אשר נתן לך. ברוך אתה אדוני, על הארץ ועל המזון. 35. אלוהינו לאבותינו יעלה ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה וישמע ויפקד ויזכר זיכרוננו ופקדוננו וזיכרון אבותינו וזיכרון משיח בן דוד עבדך וזיכרון ירושלים עיר קודשך וזיכרון כל עמך בית ישראל לפניך לפליטה לטובה לכן ולכסל לרחמים לחיים ולשלום ביום חג המצות הזה זוכרנו אדוני אלוהינו בו לטובה ופוקדנו בו לברכה, ויושיענו בו לחיים, ובדבר ישוע ורחמים, חוס וחננו ורחם עלינו, ויושיענו כלך עינינו, אל מלך חנון ורחום אתה. ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש במהרה בימינו, ברוך אתה אדוני, בונה ורחמיו ירושלים, אמן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, המלך הטוב המיטיב לכל שבכל יום ויום הוא היטיב ומיטיב וייטיב לנו וגמלנו גומלנו מלאנו לעד כן בחסד ורחמים ויזכנו לימות המשיח הרחמן וינקנו יום שכולו שווה יום שכולו טוב הרחמן ויברך את אחינו בני ישראל הנתונים בצרה ויוציאם מאפלה לאורה. הרחמן ויברך את מדינת ישראל ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו. ונישא ורחם את אדוני וצדקה אלוהינו ונמצא חן ושכל טוב בעיני אלוהים ואדם עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועמנו amen. We are ready to recite the blessing for the third cup. You have it, hold it right there. And remember that after this we are going to do the Elijah cup, the Eliyahu Hanavi. So get that ready too. Page 37, third cup. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafein.
Wait till he says something and then you'll tell me.
Very nice.
Yeah. We can get it in.
Now it's when in normal circumstances we will open our door to receive Eliyahu Hanavi, right?
Right.
But who would like to let into their home somebody who's been going from home to home in these days?
He's staying home too.
Yeah, no one. But anyway, it's symbolic. It's symbolic. Eliyahu Navi is supposed to be the one announcing the coming of the Messiah and the redemption of the world. So it's a very positive message that we have. Although also, during the pandemic, you don't want to be around positive people, right? Let's see how many got that one. It's funny, every time I say that, you know, we should stay away from negative people, but these days we should get away from positive people. So, a little, Ronen, I will give you your mic. I said, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Eliyahu.
Eliyahu.
Said,
Eliyahu Hanavi.
Eliyahu Hanavi. Okay. Too high for you?
Way too high. That's way too high.
Let's see if this is better. No. Hold on. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Bimera veyamenu, Yavo Eleinu, Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi. Very nice. Thank you, Ronen.
You're welcome.
And now
you're super welcome.
now we continue on page 38 with more words of praising the Adonai Zeharanu Yevarech. Adonai Zeharanu Yevarech, Yevarech et Beit Israel, Yevarech et Beit Aaron, Yevarech Yirei Adonai, Atanim Imagedolim, Yosef Adonai Alechem, Alechem ve'al benechem, Beruchim atem l'Adonai, Ose Shamayim ba'aretz, Shamayim, Shamayim l'Adonai, Ya'aretz natan livnei Adam, Lo המתים יהללויה, ולא כל יודעו מה אנחנו נברך יה, מעתה ועד עולם, מעתה ועד עולם, הללויה. At the bottom of the page, כי לך טוב להודות ולשמך נאה לזמר, כי מעולם ועד עולם אתה האל. ברוך אתה אדוני מלך מהולל ותשבחות. When do you clip it on? Now it's time for the fourth cup.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always like to do fast the second half. This is when everybody starts falling asleep. Page 39. Raise your fourth cup. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri agafen.
Amen.
Reneni, your yain?
Now, the blessing, the long blessing that you see on page 39 is the blessing that we say after meals when we don't. This is the thing. Every time you eat something, you have a blessing after you eat that. Usually we are more familiar with the Birkat Hamazon, but that's the blessing we say after we eat bread or matzah in this case. But if, for example, all you had was wine, there is also a blessing that we say after that. And that is exactly the one on page 39, because we had 2 cups after the Birkat Hamazon. Now we have to say also a blessing after the wine. Page 39, and goes like this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam, על הגפן ועל פרי הגפן. ועל תנובת השדה ועל ארץ חמדה טובה ורחבה, שרצית והנחלת לאבותינו לאכול מפריאה ולשבוע מטובה. רחם נא אדוני אלוהינו על ישראל עמך, ועל ירושלים עירך, ועל ציון משכן כבודך, מעל מזבחיך ועל היכליך. ובני ירושלים עיר הקודש ימהנה וימינו, ועלינו לתוכה, ושמחנו בבניינה, ונאכל מפריאה, ונשבע מטובה. ונברכך עליה בקדושה ובטהרה, ושמחנו ביום חג המצות הזה. כי אתה אדוני טוב ומיטיב לכל, ונודה לך על הארץ ועל פרי הגפן. ברוך אתה אדוני על הארץ ועל פרי הגפן. Okay, and as we are approaching the end, we have a couple of fun songs that we all sing at this time of the Seder. And I think René knows this one. Do you know Echad Mi Yodea?
Yes, you do.
You know?
Remember
Okay,
the actions?
let's try to do it.
That's okay.
Goes like this. We count from 1 to 13. And it's all in Aramaic. So mostly it's a Hebrew and Aramaic. It's a mix. It goes like this. Echad mi yodea, Echad ani yodea, Echad Eloheinu, 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 Sheva shamayim uvaretz. Shnayim mi yodea, Shnayim אני יודע שני לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. שלושה מי יודע, שלושה אני יודע, שלושה אבות, שני לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. ארבע אני יודע, ארבע אני יודע, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 5 אני יודע, 5 אני יודע, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 6 מי יודע, 6 אני יודע, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 7 מי יודע, 7 אני יודע, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, אחד אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 42 8 מי יודע, 8 אני יודע, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. Which numbers now? תשעה, אני יודע, 9 אני יודע, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 10 אני יודע, 10 אני יודע, 10 דבריה, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 11 מי יודע, 11
אני יודע.
11 כוכביה, 10 דבריה, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. 43 12 מי יודע, 12 אני יודע, 12 שבטיה, 11 כוכביה, 10 דבריה, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. Last one. 13 מי יודע, 13 אני יודע, 13 12 שבטיה, 11 כוכביה, 10 דבריה, 9 ירחי לידה, 8 ימי מילה, 7 ימי שבתה, 6 סדרי משנה, 5 חומשי תורה, 4 אמהות, 3 אבות, 2 לוחות הברית, 1 אלוהינו, 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 שבשמיים ובארץ. Very good. Now, we have Chad Gadya, which we are going to do in the English version on page 46. And we are going to do it at the Shari Zedek style. What happened, Renee?
Okay, we'll do it slower tomorrow.
We are going to do it in the Shari Zedek style with the sounds of the animals, remember?
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. So you have to do the sounds at home.
Goodness.
So everybody does the sounds, because we can't.
We all do them together.
Yeah.
All do them together.
So, and instead of singing An Only Kid, we sing Chad Gadya. That's the only change we're going to make to page 46.
So let's unmute our mics so we hear all our sounds.
No, it will be a mess because
delayed.
you will all interrupting each other and you won't be able to hear anything. That's the problem with Zoom.
Okay.
So you have to trust that everybody's singing. Yeah, I wish they could do something that people can sing together. Then will be a solution for choirs, bands, but no, it doesn't work. I tried every possible workaround, that it does not work. So let's try it. First we have, let's go through the sounds. The kid, the Gadya, that's right? Then we have the cat. Meow. Then we have the dog. Then we have the stick. Then we have the fire. Then we have the water. Look, 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 look. Then we have the ox. The ox. Then we have the slaughterer. Like that. Then we have the angel of death. You have to do something like that, like an evil laugh. And then we have the Holy One. And when we reach that, everybody says, hallelujah. Okay? Let's try it. Let's try it from the beginning. Let's find a good key. Good key. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came a meow and ate it. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came a roof and beat the meow that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came up and beat the woof that beat the meow that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came up and burned the that beat the woof that beat the meow that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came look, and quenched the whoosh that burned the, that beat the roof, that beat the meow, that ate the. Father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came a moo and drank the gluk, that quenched the whoosh, that burned the, that beat the roof, that beat the meow, that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came a and killed the moo that drank the gluk, that quenched the whoosh, that burned the, that beat the roof, that beat the meow, that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came the who killed the. Who killed the who drank the gluk, that quenched the whoosh, that burned the, that beat the roof, that beat the meow, that ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Then came the hallelujah and killed who killed them. Who killed the who drank the gluk, that quenched the whoosh, that burned the, that beat the roof, that beat the meow, ate the. My father bought for 2 zuzim. Chad Gad Ya, Chad Gad Ya. Very nice. Okay, and we are approaching the end of the formal part of the Seder. Because remember, this is a family-oriented Seder. We have lots of families with little kids, so we wanted to finish at a decent time. And we are going to read text 12 on page 48. Do we have any taker for text 12? If you haven't, you need to have a Haggadah with you, I guess. Sibi, you want to read it?
Sure. The Passover Seder?
Yeah.
The Passover Seder is concluded according to each traditional detail with all its laws and customs. As we have been privileged to celebrate this Seder, so may we one day celebrate it in Jerusalem.
Amen.
Pure One who dwells in the high places, support your people, countless in number. May you soon redeem all your people joyfully in Zion. Next year in Jerusalem, L'Shana Haba'a B'Yerushalayim.
What page is that?
48.
Yes, still there. L'Shana Haba, L'Shana Haba, L'Shana Haba B'Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim Abnuya, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim Abnuya, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim Abnuya, Shana Haba, Yerushalayim Abnuya. Thank you all for coming to our Seder, for sharing your festival with us, for letting us coming into your homes to lead your own Seder. And feel free to stay a little longer to schmooze with each other. You can turn on the microphone if you want, make all the noise you want. This is the moment to have a virtual cacophony.
Thank you everyone for being with us. It's been amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us into your home. And we really enjoyed it. It was a wonderful Seder, very memorable. And next year in Jerusalem.
Amen, amen.
And as for the winners of the games, I will get in touch with them after Chag. And we'll make arrangements to pick out the books that I have for the winners. Very nice. The one who found the Afikoman. Excellent. Well, it was a nice experiment. We put it together fairly quickly.
Hi,
Yeah, it looks like a radio studio or something.
Rabbi, thank you very much for letting us join in. It was very.
Thank you, Israel.
It was great to have you all with us. It was really meaningful for all of us. So thank you. Thank you, Keith and Terry, Lauren, Gloria, Thelma, Rocky. Thank you, everybody. I'm just reading the messages everyone's sending.
Everybody.
Yes, I echo Ronan. Thank you, everybody. It really meant a lot to all of us.
It was very, it was very special, and we appreciate it. So thank you for all the efforts, and hopefully next year people can be with their families. But this was second best. But so it made us not feel so alone. So we really, really appreciated it. And I learned some new melodies. And thank you again. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Thank you so much.
I really enjoyed it, but the best part was the chicken soup.
Thanks. I worked hard on that.
Yeah, especially it was right on key, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
bye, everyone. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Bye, everybody. Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach. Thank you.
Chag Sameach to all.
Thank you.
To everyone.
Bye.
Amazing family and Ariel, Joseph, Taylor. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for the messages.
Again, the winners were Oren Bin-Nun from Zoom, Morris Bloom on YouTube, and Silas Nason on Facebook. Those were the ones who found the
Michael
Afikoman.
and Carlos and Anna. Thank you. Wonderful.
Yes, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jerome.
Thanks, Jerome.
Thank you from Briella, Dog, and me.
Wonderful.
Great.
You can see something. I don't know. I can find it.
Look at the Keshens
Hey,
there. I can see.
Keshin family. Hey, Rick and Lori.
Thank you very much.
Hey, well, wonderful to spend the holidays with you.
Yes, in a different way. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm glad that.
I echo that.
You all look wonderful and very happy.
You too.
This is the most social interaction I've had for a very long time.
Yeah, I hear you.
I know, it's good to see other faces.
It really is.
Where did you get that, Ronan?
For the Afikoman.
Oh. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop the.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Thanks, Rabbi.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ronan.
Stay safe and healthy.
That's right.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
Ranani.
You too.
Amen.
Amen. Safe and healthy.